Hi everyone and welcome to Starfire Chronicles, and today we are starting a new series. We are going to play 7 Days to Die modded with Project Z. So I played this a while back and I really enjoyed the game, and so I thought I would play the series and have a little fun because that's what gaming's all about. So I put on that just so I wouldn't. Okay. Now if you're new to Project Z, it's an interesting twist on the game. I love how they add new quests to it, different things to do, and it kind of helps keep in line where you should be. They give you like little challenges to do and things like that, which is really fun. And as well as I will explain it by the end of the episode, but for now we are going to read our chapter book, so we'll give you I think like 6 or 7 that we have to work on. And then you also have the regular challenges through uh, the 7 days vanilla, and then we'll do our questing, all that fun stuff. And then this right here, what I just highlighted on, looks like a person or a mannequin. That is interesting. That is the twist to the game, and we will talk more about that by the end of the episode. So let's get started on this so we can see where we're at and what's going on and what's around us. So I'll read that. I'll let you read that. Okay. And then we also got to read this, the regular note. And we will have 2 little beginning challenges we have to do together. So first we're going to do, oops, let me open this up. Let's read that. These are little chapters that we have to work on. And the first one's kind of teaching you how to use the healing, that kind of stuff. Ouch. And then it should pop up some healing stuff here in a minute. There we go. They gave us a knife. We'll heal. Not good. That hurt. We'll read that in a minute. But we do have to do regular as well. Alright, so we'll get that going as well. So we'll have kind of 2 different things going here. Oops. Boy, I almost messed that up. Oh, before I forget, oh my goodness, I just got right into the game. I was so excited. I'm going to show you the map that we're on. I do use a random mod, or our, I can't think of the name of it. It's the random world generator. Jeez, RWG. And it is, it allows for you to have bigger cities and towns in the forest. So here is the picture of our map and then my settings. Now remember, you can play the game any way you like. This is the settings that I have, and it's the way I'm going to play. And if I find that I do have it on adventure. If I do find it's a little bit easy, then we'll up the ante on that. So, but here we go. Okay, and those are the settings. Now, let's see. There was something else I wanted to say, and it just completely went right out of my head. But so what we'll do is we'll do these first, and then we'll. I hope we have a town. I don't really feel like spending the day wandering trying to find a town. Alright, so pick these up. And what else we need? We need more plant fibers. Alright. Make the stone axe. We'll read that here in a minute. Let's put that there, put that down there. It's going to want us to do this. This is a neat game because it also gives you tons of different weapons. Like there's upgraded weapons beyond what we have with vanilla. So I believe they're color coded too. Alright. We got plenty of rocks. Now we just gotta chop down a tree. Okay, so now we will read. Put this on. I didn't find a nest. That's I can't finish. Thought I could do the whole thing, but I can't because we have not found a bird's nest. Thought we did. Okay, hopefully there's a bird nest nearby. Oh, there is. Ooh, little lag there. That's kind of weird. Must be loading in the town. That might be a good sign. Alright, let's make our arrows. Alright, so I don't know as far as what weapon we're going to use. I'm probably going to go with the knife because I really enjoy the knife. And I don't know what. I usually like the AKs and things like that. So we may do. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We'll see what. Maybe the game will just tell us what we're going to use by if we find something in loot. See what we get. All right. What am I doing here? Okay, there's that. And then let's read this, and I'll. Oops, forgot about that. There's a regular note from Noah, and let's do this. Okay, and now, who's the one you hurt us? Are you the one that hurt us? Bow. Add bow. Yeah. There. Okay, so that is not too far away. I'm really hoping. Ooh, let's open this bag. Our first loot, what do we get? Nothing that exciting. Didn't expect it, to be honest. What I want to do, too, is I like to get our base established as soon as possible. So we'll see. Let's go around here so we can peek a little bit. Where the nearest POI is. Oh. Okay, those both are too big. We might end up building our own. Just because I know it's a challenge. So we may end up, something I don't do very often, is build our own. If that's Johnnytown, we could do it in the house too. But again, it likes to have us build our own. So we may end up building our own. That might be something that is a possibility. We'll start out really small, and then we'll just expand. I think that might sound like a good plan. We could do it right across the street from the trader. It looks like things are going to be a little bit of a run. So I don't know if I want to do it there, if I want to do it up here a little bit. Might do it up there a little bit. Oh, we'll see. And I think the trader, yep, is protected. So I'm not going to loot anything from him right now. Let's see.
Morning. Congratulations.
Morning.
Here's your reward.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to read that book before we talked to him. All right.
If you want a job from me, what are you standing there for? Don't you have work to do?
Let's read all these books. These will get us all, and I'll show them to you in the thing when we, or in my, in our little quest log. I will show it to you. Also right here. You will often, sometimes will find on the trader quest notes too that you can buy and complete them, and you'll get rewards too. Some of them are really good in the beginning, but then they get kind of old the more advanced you get, and you won't do them anymore because they're not worth it. All right, so let's get this down here. Let's show you what we have. So chapter 1 for this one, we have to do build our new home. We have to place 100 building blocks. And then for the next one here, this is something that's going to be ongoing. We won't get for a while. We have to craft a radio station, and it takes quite a bit. And I'll show that to you here in a second, what it takes to make one of those. And then for resources, we need to kill builders, which I believe are the construction workers. And then, yeah, we got to talk to the trader again. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I think let's do that.
What? You got a fucking crush on? Well, you better get your ass to crack a book, because you're dumber than dirt.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I like Rebirth. We can shut him up. All right. And then we have to kill 150 zombies. So now we have all this regular questing to do, plus we have to make sure that we're paying attention to these, because we will when you build this stuff up, every so often you will get rewards. You have to build a special item, and then you take it to the trader, and it gives you something really cool. Like you'll get like an advanced pickaxe or something like that. It's not just, well, you have to make like a yellow. It's, I don't even know what it's called. I wish I had it to show it to you, but it's really neat. You'll see as we play. It'll be more easier to understand what I'm saying if you just do it and show it to you instead of trying to tell you what it is, because I play the game but not enough to know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I have played millions of hours, well, not millions of hours, in 7 days, but I still forget things. Unbelievable. All right, so.
What's it gonna be? Get the hell out of my store.
Oh, we did get a
It's for
job.
real
Oh, my
customers.
goodness gracious. I can't walk and talk and chew bubblegum at the same time, guys. That's what makes me me. Forgot I already had these quests. Oh, my goodness. So let's go do that. Maybe chop some wood on the way so we have some. We can turn them into building blocks. Alright. Okay, guys. We were just about there, but I noticed. I think that is the wasteland. Ooh, that's not that far away. Wasteland is one. I'm not a fan of the wasteland. But by the time we get there, we should be pretty well in gear with everything we need. So, alright. And another thing you'll notice, if you look, oh, it's no official, there you go. On the left-hand side, right above my health, you will see that there is a white coat. Obviously, we'll lose that here in a little bit. But then the shoe, where we are, has a lot to do with how fast we can walk. So the ground plays a big part. Alright, so let's get our stuff, because we're going to run out of daylight. I want to make sure we get a little bit of a house made. Okay, guys, there it is. Let's get our weapon out because we're going to get attacked. Alright. Ooh, that was a horrible mess. There we go. Right in the you-know-wheres. Alright. Let's run back to the house. And run back to the trader. And we'll start working on the house. We're already looking at 13, so yeah, we gotta get going. Alright, guys, we are here. Get in here.
This Quill, looky here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero. And now he wants to be paid.
I'll probably gonna go with a machine gun. Kind of like that, to have a gun like that when we get kind of in bad places. Alright, this will help. We'll get a job and see how far away everything is. Oh. Yeah, well, okay, west, west, and south.
I got some shit work for a fuck-up like you. Good luck. You better not make me regret this.
Something south of southwest. That means the town is that way, which I think... Alright, let's... I could clear that out. I really think that right here is probably the best bet. Go back far enough where we can put a land claim. We won't bother the trader. Like right about here? I think so. Can we even make a land claim block yet? That way we can tell. I won't put it down. I just want to see if we can. So I'll have that made. Because sometimes I forget to make this. And also I have zombies wandering in the house because they had spawned there. Alright. Alright, so we need to make sure we're not building out past this. Alright, so we just want to go farther than there. Let's build some blocks. Okay, let's build. I should have done this before. How many can we do? Gotta have save wood though. I don't want that many. Let's do 100 for now. That probably won't be enough, but well, I know it won't be enough, but just enough to get us semi-secure. And let's put down a block like right here so I don't go any further than there. I think that was good. Yeah. Good enough. It let us know not to go past there, so we'll probably start about right here. Alright. I like to build them on stilts. How do I want to build it? Do I want to build it to the ground? Or do I want to do stilts? probably going to do stilts because that way we can build up and around. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're not going to do very... How's that in the way? Are you kidding me? 6, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should take a little bit more flatter land. I thought it looked pretty flat. Oh well, we'll make it work. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to have to dig. I don't have a choice. Yep. Darn. All right. There we go. And then we'll do, for now, we just need to get a house up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Oh, I was going to be able to do it all the way across. Should I do it one higher? That's really low. Did I do that high enough? I think I almost didn't. Darn it. Wish I didn't fall. Alright. I think we'll do it that way. There we go. That'll be plenty tall enough. That'll be our floor. Build a ladder to jump up on. And what we'll do, probably eventually, depending on how long we stay here, I don't know how much work we'll put in this if we're not going to be here very long. But this could be a driveway, but I like to climb up into our area. It's a little bit safer. But what I'll do is I'll end up filling this all in, and then we'll put little bars around so if they come and attack us, we can go down and fight them. Alright, so let's do the floor. I'll figure out where I want to put where we're going to climb up into. Alright. Probably right here. We'll put a ladder. I like to break the ladder because I think it helps deter them too, because if they pile up on each other, they still get up on the ladders. So we'll usually do that, and we'll see if I usually don't have a problem. All right, now let's see. Let's do our traits first, then we can finish building. Let's show you what this is all about. The traits here, if you read this, say character generates automatically assigns 4 to 8 positive and 6 to 12 negative points for self-traits. Be careful when resetting. There is no guarantee that each subsequent portrait will be better than the previous one. So we got to kind of gamble a little bit, and I am not a gambler, but I try to make sure that I get the highest. We want 8 obviously for the positives. We want 6 for the negatives. So if I get anything above 8 for a negative, I will re-roll. And if I get like a 4 positive, I usually re-roll 2, but we only have 10 tries. So here we go. Let's do the first one. What do we get? Oh, see, 4 positive is not good. And 8 negatives, no. Let me make sure I have that right in my head. 12 is the high. Okay, so it is 8 and 12. Oops. No. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. 7 positives, negative, no. 7 positives, 8 negative. Oh, that's really good on that side. 8 is a little bit. Alright, why is it my memory's not remembering? Alright, let's see what we've got. We go into here. Let's see what our positives are. 2 genius. I think that means that we'll learn faster. Use our information like a sponge. All experience you gain is increased by 20. Ooh, that's good and bad because the faster we level, the worse the bad guys will be. Which is, I guess, not bad. Bodybuilder. Let's see, you have strong muscles, your damage to blocks and melee enemies is increased by 10%. You can carry 3 more items without consequences. Your overall health is increased by 10. Now that's not bad. We can't get rid of it anyway unless we re-roll. Charismatic, I think that's a barter thing. You are very charismatic. Bonus to sale increases by 15%. Is rewarded as 50 more percent dukes, so that's not bad. Ooh, lucky. You are holding luck by the tail. The quality received is increased by 12%. The chance of loot drops from killing zombies to increase by 10%. And just like the negatives, the positives you can raise up. So the more you do, telling you to evolve to get it better, you need to kill 3,000 zombies, which won't, that's actually going to, that's not that bad. 3,000 adds up really quick. In the beginning, it may not, but Horde Nights will help that. Oh, and I wanted to mention too with Horde Nights, I have them disabled right now. I always do. That's the way I always play. And then when I get established, then I will turn them on, and we will do a Horde base. It just helps with my anxiety. I don't like having to worry about it. All right. And then the last one is team player, which is going to do us no good because that is for multiplayer. So that's not even going to work in this, which is a bummer. All right. Our negatives, obesity. Let's see what that does. You are moderate overly weight while digesting food. Your mobility is reduced by 7.5%. Dang. Consumption is increased by 15. Also, your jump height is reduced by 10%. Jeez. So we need to make sure we're getting some parkour in. All right. So we just have to do things like to get rid of them. We have to do obviously things they consider exercise. Deliverance requires losing weight 8 hours. We have to have 8 hours worth of losing weight. So that means the weight is lost every second whenever you run. So we want to run a lot. Is lost by 2 seconds when jumping. So we're going to want to make sure we're jumping. And by 2 seconds when attacking with a melee weapon. Okay, so it will eventually get better. I'm not worried about that. But that one's okay. We can handle that. Alarmism is you can hold back panic when zombies are around you, but fear still overcomes you. Stress resistance. Consumption when zombies are around is increased by 25%. Oh, great. And there's a stress. If you look down here in the bottom right-hand corner, or left-hand corner, I'm sorry, geez, you're going to see a thing with a muscle and a brain. And yeah, that's what it's going to affect. So it's going to be our stress, which I believe is the brain. And the strength is, I think, I'm not quite sure if I remember if I'm saying that right. But, yeah, so we need to be near zombie clusters for 4 hours, which is going to be hard because I think the zombie clusters are, 7 zombies or more. Jeez. Yeah, that might be a little bit difficult, so we're definitely going to want to get to our Horde Nights as much as possible. Hopefully get some hordes. We might just have to learn to live with that because that's going to take a long time to get rid of. Oh, no. Brittle bones. No. You have weak bones. Damage from enemy hits increase, so that means that we now take hits harder. Oh, our safe falls increase. Not only can we not jump well, our falling hurts more. Oi, 2 hours of bone strengthening to deliverance. Oh, wow. Your strength of your bones. Also, eat eggs, so that we have to eat eggs, okay? I had that the first time I played this game. So we have to make sure we're eating lots of eggs, too. So, every second you are affected by the effects of vitamins. So we have to make sure we're taking our vitamins, which makes sense. And then we'll have to make sure that we are eating our eggs. I hope I remember that because sometimes I forget. All right, so allergy sufferer, that means that we are mildly allergic. So our save time of biomes have been reduced by 30 seconds, which is going to kill us when we try to do the biome move. Oh. Protection smoothies have been reduced by 10%. Oh my God, the chance of getting infected or poisoned has been increased. Oh, so then we really have to make sure we're taking vitamins and being very careful because now we're going to be more susceptible of getting sick. We had to spend 4 hours in the forest, which is not a big deal. There are 12 seconds, 28,508 seconds left. So we just had to spend a lot of time in the forest, which is fine. I only think maybe it's in the forest. Maybe it's not in the other biomes. I don't know, but we'll try to get rid of that. We'll have no choice. Clumsy. Oh, man. Reduce, everything's been reduced about to do, has to do with our running and walking. I increased speed increased by 5%. The number of mutation samples mined decreased by 10%. We don't have to do mutations right now, so maybe by the time we get there, that will be gone. You need to cut up bodies of animals. Okay, so we have to remember we have to cut up bodies of animals and zombies, which that's okay. That won't take too bad. I'm not worried about that. Pacifist means we don't like, oh man, this is counteracting each other. Do not kill zombies. All damage dealt reduced by 20%. So not only did our stress get, oh my gosh, everything's getting reduced. This is bad. Each hit a zombie decreased by the contained by 1. Each hit from a zombie decreases the counter by 1. So not only do we have to get hit by zombies, now we don't want to get hit by zombies. We might have to live, oh, this is going to be rough. Alright, all damage dealt reduced by 20%. That one stinks. Yeah, that one's a bad one. And now we're in fear of zombies as well. Oh my gosh, dude. You're afraid of zombies. When you take damage from zombies, you lose 50% more stress resistant. Damage to zombies is reduced. So we have been double reduced from our zombie. To deliverance, you need to kill 0 zombies. When killing the required number of the trait level. Alright, we gotta kill zombies. That's all there's to it. I'm gonna deal with it. We'll manage. And the fear of fire. So now we gotta be not around fire. At least we're not fear of fire. And there is one in here that you're afraid of the dark. That is horrible. When you're afraid of the dark, so you need to be near things that are that light things up, which is one of them is the torches. But then you're fear of fire. So, all right, it is what it is. We got that. Let's not hit that again. Oh boy. All right, so let's go and reinforce. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was gonna hurt us because we had that darn falling thing. Alright, this will have to be good enough. And then let's level up. We'll go in here. And we have 5 points. Now I think we'll go with knives. So let's get our deep cuts going. Try to think of our negatives to see if there's anything I can do to help with countering that. Alright. I think we decided to go with the machine gunner. Not rifles. I thought that was the... What am I missing? Anyway, let's get the ones I normally get. We start out with. I like to get siphoning strikes. That one is really nice because your first, your melee kills grant you 2 hit points. So that's always a bonus. And then I like to get barter. Get better prices. And then I also want to get our Master Chef. We'll get that in a little bit. Probably going to do archery until I decide exactly what gun I want. So we'll have a little bit of extra damage with our bow. Alright, I think we'll make a campfire. I know I have to eat eggs, so we'll eat some of those to get rid of that. Oops. Not mean to do that. We do need to open that up, though. Need to find a place to put that down. We'll worry about that later. Alright. I think that'll organize. That'll drive me insane if I don't. Let's just put this down right here for now. Put the little bit of wood we have. Oh, you know what? We don't even have any money. I can't even do this. Alright. Well, I guess we'll have to... Oh, that's right. He gives us food. Oh, that's right. And, oh, I forgot about the helmet light. Yay. All right. I need to get these the way I like them organized. It's going to drive me nuts. It doesn't go there. Let's do the lock. No, I need it first. There we go. I'll leave the eggs there so it reminds me that I need to be eating them, which we'll eat. And that's just for regular. I'll make more. Oh, I can't make more of those. I have to wait until I get more wood. Alright, let's eat some eggs. Need to get started on that anyway. And it'll let us know when we either decrease or increase something. It'll pop up and tell us. So that's good. At least we have a lot of eggs. And that should do us for that. I don't want to waste the drinks. You know what we'll have to make then? Then we're going to have to make the primitive hood. So let's craft that. Barely had enough for that. And then we'll put our... Yay! That makes me happy. Alright. We're looking good. And then we got a light.
Trader Rick is closing shortly. So finish your damn business or come back tomorrow.
With that said... With that said, I think we're going to call it an episode here. And then tomorrow we'll get into our questing. Because, yeah, I'm on my bike. So we'll be questing quite a bit. Try to do a lot of questing and get our bike. And yeah, so this is the start of the game. I hope that you will come along for the ride. It'll be interesting. I have not gone very far in this game, so I'm looking forward to it. I watched other people play it, and I didn't get as far, and I really want to. And yeah. Oh, did we even... I didn't check this. How far away are we from... I'll do that. I want to see how far we are from our new home. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I need to place a little bit more blocks, but I need to get more trees. I will probably get brave in the middle of the night. And I'll just try to chop down these trees around me so I'll have some wood. And yeah, other than that, I will see you in the next episode. And thanks for coming along. Please subscribe, comment, follow, do all that fun stuff, and help me grow. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.